you! The news is happening! Lock in! Keir Starmer has confirmed that anyone who leaves the UK after the 31st of May of this year will not be allowed to re-enter the country until immigration is under control. Donald Trump has confirmed he will not be allowing the sale of GTA 6 in America. We speak with one disgruntled Barron Trump about the decision. And with Pope Leo's first few weeks as Pope well underway, we ask why school shootings have increased 1,050% in the Vatican since he's taken office. But first this evening, we have an exclusive interview with the Prime Minister himself, Keir Starmer, where we hold him to account for his recent Island of Strangers comments. You stupid fool! Who do you think you are, speaking for us? We know that the mass panic about immigration is stirred up and retroactively invented by right-wing press barons and politicians like yourself. What, you got nothing to say for yourself? Shameful stuff. Now is the time for action, not the silent treatment. Back to the studio. Thanks team. Wow. I know they say Keir Starmer lacks personality, but I actually felt he sort of popped in that interview. People usually say he's like a piece of cardboard, but I was not getting that vibe.
Trying to put your weak little stick arms into big manly man meat? Try our new BullKing Protein Powder, made entirely from 3 natural ingredients. We use naturally occurring wahey powder alongside my own special bull's milk and completely synthetic cow's eggs and roids to truly turn you into a testosterone-fueled mad lad built like a wood shithouse. Get it today or tomorrow, or the day after that, or the day after that. But any longer than that, you're taking the piss, Michael Jackson.
Next tonight, Donald Trump has confirmed he will not be allowing the sale of GTA 6 in America, saying it is a violent game that promotes minorities, partying, sex, and worst of all, latinas. Basically, everything that the American dream isn't. The statement comes after the president had been on a bit of a tirade recently against the entertainment industry, announcing a 100% tariff on non-American made movies. Hopefully Tom Cruise will be able to fix that one. Many are now fearful that he could expand this into other forms of media as well, such as video games, music and television. This comes after he recently saw the new GTA 6 trailer after he was shown it by his son, Barron Trump, who, on a separate note, is finding it hard to date girls in college as he keeps asking to call them Melania during Rumpy Pumpy, with him reportedly excitingly exclaiming during the trailer, "Dad, this game looks so fun, it makes me want a Latina girlfriend." This shook Trump to his very core, and subsequently he shortly after released the statement saying the game will be banned in the United States. Rockstar, who make the GTA series, which is allegedly based on fictional versions of US cities, has said, "We will be airdropping copies of the game into US cities to circumvent the ban. We are even drawing up plans for a land invasion should things get really rough. People will play this game by any means necessary." Many critics have said that the gaming company has no chance against the might of the US military. But little do people know, Rockstar have used their immense wealth to build a private army which now measures the 5th largest military force in the world. Plus, they also hinted at the fact that GTA Online has been acting as a hypnosis Trojan horse and that they have millions of basement nerds ready to activate as sleeper agents, bringing down the system from within. And now for more
entertainment news this week. The Harry Potter TV show responds to criticism about casting Papayasiedu, a black actor, as Snape by casting the entire show with black actors. Lilo and Stitch releases with a darker alternative message to the original, where Stitch learns family means nothing and betrays Lilo to escape to a new planet, with the final shot of the movie showing a black screen and white text reading "Stitch will return." Doctor Who's Reality War finale takes place within the MCU thanks to Disney's increased budget and features Halle Berry absolutely decking Ncuti Gatwa's Doctor after he claims to be the oncoming Storm. And finally, Oblivion Remastered's success leads to Rockstar postponing GTA 6 yet again in order to focus on the release of GTA 4 Remastered. Sick of picking up foam ammo after a wild nerf sesh? Hire our cleanup specialist to collect those pesky little beggars scattered across the ground. Small, versatile, and always in the right place, they're like a human Roomba or a Henry Hoover with no name. Comes with a balaclava to protect their identity, or so that you don't have to look them in the eye as they work on their hands and knees for a megacorp who barely pay them at all. Hire it now for only 1 game of Nerf with me. Please, please, somebody play with me.
Now, in recent weeks, we've had the appointment of the first ever American Pope to the head of the Catholic Church, Pope Leo XVI. A joyous moment for many, but we can now exclusively reveal that since his appointment, school shootings have risen over 1,000% in the No wait, hold on. I'm getting something. It's now over 1,000,000%. During our recent investigation, we discovered that as part of Pope Leo's first decree, he's now allowing cardinals and priests to carry firearms to uphold his American heritage. The new Pope, Robert Prevost, to give him his government name, is originally from Chicago, or as he calls it, Chirac, and has spent much of his life in Peru, holding joint citizenship. But many of those who are close to him have said he stayed true to his American roots, often walking around with his beloved 12-gauge shotgun in direct contradiction of papal rules. With him being recorded as saying to his clergy, the only way to stop a bad priest with a gun is a good priest with a gun, so we must tool up, my brothers and sisters. Unfortunately, this dangerous rhetoric, although maybe playing well with his American base, has done nothing but cause chaos in the Vatican, where almost daily schools are facing chaos in the classroom. We can go live to one of our reporters who is there now during a school shooting. Well, that sounds just terrifying, and it's an all too real reminder of why Americans should be confined to their own country and not be allowed to leave. Now, on to more lighter news.
Here are the top 10 animals that get STIs thanks to understanding animal research. At number 10, chimpanzees. At number 9, it's dolphins and their warts. Coming in at 8th is baboons, and unfortunately for them, it's worse than a cold sore. In 7th are the famous romping rabbits and the formerly known French disease. 6th, of course, is koalas. Deers appear at 5th with a thing I have never heard of and did not learn to pronounce. Surprisingly, in 4th are crickets, and IIV 6th. At number 3 are horses, and some have said they deserve it. In 2nd place, would you believe it? It's Tasmanian devils, an animal most of us still don't believe to be real. And finally, at number 1, in 1st place, it's cows. Are we sure about that? Cows. I'm going to need to make some calls.
And finally tonight, we started with Keir and we're going to end with Keir. Over the last few weeks, the Prime Minister has been putting forward his new plan to deal with the high levels of immigration to the UK, which he has described as the only important issue facing Britain today. Net migration levels, which have reached record highs over the last decade, have been a core issue of British politics, with even people leaving the UK to go on holiday being described as traitors to their country. Which is why Keir Starmer has now put his right-wing foot down and declared he will bring net migration down to 0 by any means necessary, including barring anyone from returning to the UK once they leave the country at the end of the month. With him saying about the decision, "This is not something I choose to do lightly, but we've become an island of strangers. No one wants to talk to me anymore. I don't get it. They always said people would like me, hell, maybe even love me. I'm so lonely, I don't even know what a friend is anymore." So up until the point that I'm well liked again and immigration numbers are down, these are going to be the new rules. That's all from the Bull's Nose News. I've been me and you've been you. Good night.